presented tonight by Rondelli Steel Fabrications. 4 wide. Let's get dirty for 30. Saunderson leads him down into 1. Payette goes to the bottom. Look at him work the slick. Mills through. Parker looking racy as well. Out of 4. No, Parker lost the handle. And they all got through.
Back into turn 1. Let's see if Saunderson learned from his mistake. He glues the bottom. Payette on the high side. Side by side, and look at the drive off the bottom side of the speedway. Young Mitch Saunderson leads him into 3.
Watching McCarthy and Curry in this as well. Boy, Mills running the extreme low side. Back in that second spot, it's Caleb, Curry. Mills and Curry side by side. McCarthy and Payette side by side. Just watching Elliston come through as well in the 7 alongside Jay Waugh. Then right up the top is Redpath, and he's got Nathan Smee. Well, we just saw Mills go through the middle, and he got eaten alive. He got to stay out of that black strip.
Saunderson got hung out in the slick there in 3 and 4. That's going to open up the door for Curry. He shoots the outside through 1 and 2. Saunderson in the slick move. Curry to the lead is caution on the speedway. Dylan Gent is slow on the front stretch. That's Scott Doyle in turn number 3. Hosey slow down the front straightaway as well.
Lurking behind him. He doesn't want to let him get away on the start, and he didn't. Mills in 3rd. Curry goes straight to the top. McCarthy goes to the bottom. McCarthy off the bottom like a rocket. Curry to the top. Squares up midway through the corner. Saunderson with 27 to go. Boy, don't look behind you, mate. It is all hardwire.
So they're back here a little bit.
Watch this for a slider.
Woo!
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. And then he about smokes the fence right there. He does smoke the fence. And
we're back underway. What a test for this teenager. Quite incredible. He got a ripping start that time. Curry goes back to the high groove. Payette starting to get some momentum going, but so too on the inside. Dylan Gent looking racy. So is Waugh, I should say. So it's Jay Waugh on the inside in the 11. Oh, man, we got one into the wall. And I think it's Curry. Curry got the wall hard, if it was, in fact, Caleb. Mitch Saunderson.
He's got a lot of breaks his way already. We'll see if he can hold off the rest of the field. Everyone at the bottom except Mills. Mills to the high side. But here comes McCarthy. McCarthy looks to the inside in turn number 3. Saunderson bounces her through the holes, but he's got a good lead as they head down the front stretch. Here's Jay Ward for 2nd, one of the best here in recent memory when it comes to running the bottom side of the speedway. He might pick off McCarthy, and he does down the back straightaway.
Very wise. Head on the shoulders of Jay Waugh. Caleb Mills continuing to run the top. Payette does not look comfortable in that car right now. Mills back around the top. The watching Storer now. We are Elliston, I think it is. Rocking on there as well. So just watching it is. Look at Mills. Back around the top. Payette. Can he get some rhythm? You know they'll be working those shocks at this point as well, Drake, trying to dial these cars in.
Absolutely, and Payette being one of the more experienced drivers in the field, he could have an advantage when it comes to dialing himself in. Mills is not giving up on the high side, but he might have to, as there goes Payette. Payette into 4th.
Oh,
no! Everybody, and he almost tips it over. Drama in turn number 4. Your leader, Mitch Saunderson, around.
Replay to show you, he just lost the handle on it. He stayed on it, gave it a big boot full. It stood up on the back wheels and pirouetted. You know what? Oh,
the tail.
Yeah. Yep. And pick his way through the cars that he can and keep a cool head. We're green. All of a sudden, Jay Waugh is your leader. Caleb Mills again looking to the top. Tom Payette trying to haul them in. You got Smee. Look at Parker now coming back around the top as well. I reckon Nick Parker might be the fastest car on the racetrack. The 39 Beretta back upstairs. Elliston on the bottom. Webster's there with him as well. And meanwhile, Jay Waugh is driving away from them.
Jay Waugh off the bottom side of turn number 1 continues to hold steady by a couple car lengths, but Mills slowly but surely started to figure out the top. Big drama on the back stretch. It looks like that's Luke Redpath and a tire bouncing down the racetrack towards the infield. We go yellow.
So Luke unfortunately got into the wall in turn 2, and we still have 16 to go. We're green. Look at Payette. Immediately to the bottom, someone with trouble. Oh man, is that Elliston? I think it's Jesse. Nicholas in trouble. 5-car battle for that second spot. 11 to go. Now Payette pulls the trigger on the pass on War. He moves up to second. Parker on the outside with McCarthy and War. 10 to go. Webster nearly put a big slider on the 39 of Nick Parker.
Just 10 to run now. War to the inside through turns 1 and 2, and all of a sudden his world has changed. Now he's stuck behind 3 really fast cars as Parker, who mind you was at the tail of the field at one point in this race, has driven all the way back up to third. Your race leader has absolutely checked out, nearly gone by 2.5 seconds. This is the best race on the racetrack. You got a string of cars going for second, and Payette, could he be on the charge? Last time by is 2.4 seconds at the stripe. Mills, well, Payette had closed in on Mills by just a touch under a second. Now this time at the stripe, we'll have to see what the difference is. Just a tick over a second between your front two. And don't look now, here comes Nick Parker. Mills with a bit of a slip off in turn number 2. That's going to allow the 7 to close in. He bombs it through the slick and he's sideways, loses a lot of ground, and here comes Nick Parker.
3 laps left to go. Lot of trouble now as Parker looms on Payette. Caleb Mills, this is not done yet. 2 to go and they've all gone. We go yellow. Wow. This race, it's Saunderson, and he's climbing out very quickly. Green. Where Green, he gets a massive start. Drives away. Payette goes to the bottom. Parker will come after Payette, and Caleb just drives that sucker off into the night. 2 to go. Caleb Mills. Way, look at McCarthy, nearly got into the side of Payette. Nick Parker coming from the back. White flag about to come out. Man, Parker got the wall as well. Payette goes, he's got problems. It's a flat right rear. Tom Payette is out. The scoreboard hasn't moved. Checkered flag is out. Caleb Mills wins his second. Wow. And the win will go to Caleb Mills. Come on, Pixel, put your hands together. He's on a tear during Pro Speedcar week, that's for sure.
Well, this is redemption, isn't it? We ended up in the ambulance here last time, so this is a driver's track, and I've got plenty of laps here and never really had any success, so it's good to really see it pay off, and it helps having a really nice car to drive. So I can't thank the guys enough, and all my amazing partners, and what a track as well. These guys did a great job of giving us that racetrack.
Race car drivers are known for having no fear. You mentioned it. Last year you left here in an ambulance. Was this race a little bit intimidating, knowing this was the event that really set you back for most of the end of last year after this wreck here last year, but to come here to Victory Lane, that's got to be sweet redemption, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it definitely set me back. I wasn't right after that one. But if you would have told me we'd win two races in this week with the best in the business here, I would have told you you're crazy. So wrapped to get that win in Portland, and then struggled last night, and then back here tonight. So I think it's just a testament to this team and how hard we work. You know, we're a small team and only a few hands on deck here, so this one's special.